A lot going on down here. I finished setting these nuts into the wood with epoxy, so they shouldn't be going anywhere. The thing I want to do now is cut these bolts to length so that the end doesn't protrude out of them when I go to slide it into the jig. The way I'm going to do that is using an old trick that I picked up a long time ago. The trick is you put a nut onto the bolt before you saw it with your hacksaw, and then when you're done sawing, you take the nut off and it fixes any damaged threads, so it'll still screw in really well. Otherwise, if you just saw it, the threads can tend to get screwed up and they won't go in as smoothly. That's the trick. Okay, now let's see how the whole thing goes together. If the whole thing goes together. Okay, that looks really good. Let's assemble this all using the jig, and I'll show you how it's going to look. Alright, yeah, that feels pretty good. We're all set to go. With the sled finished, I can put this piece in place now that the thickness on that is set. Now there is a danger here in that if I do a piece of resin that's a little thicker, this might need to be repositioned a little bit, but we'll cross that bridge when I find it. Last night I finished everything up, and this is how it turned out. Let me give you a quick walkthrough before I give it a try. Here's the jig, it's a big complicated mess. Here's the sled with the piece mounted inside. This goes in here, and it fits, nice. This part is for these shims. So each of these is 0.1 inches thick. So I'll stack up a bunch of those. And these go here on this sled. And what happens is this is here so it can clamp it against this. And then anytime I want to advance the sled 0.1 inches, I just remove one of these. I don't know if it's gonna work, but that's the basic deal. This goes in here. Shims go in front of that, so that'll go here. This will get clamped down there, clamp there. Router goes in top there, back and forth. Ta-da!